Hello, everyone, and a very warm welcome to another edition of Marketing the Invisible. My name is Tom Poland, beaming out to you from little Castaways Beach in Queensland, joined today by Jeremy Streten. And Jeremy, I believe you're not too far away from here. Welcome, Sarah. Where are you hanging out?
Well, thanks for having me, Tom. And I'm in Brisbane, so just down the road from where you are.
We could just almost throw a stone and hit your window. Well,
That's
you
right.
could throw a stone an hour and 45 minutes. For those of you who don't know Jeremy, he does a lot of work in North America, but also here in Australia, the UK as well. He's a successful entrepreneur in his own right. He's also a lawyer, and he applies his passion kind of at the intersection of those two things, helping entrepreneurs succeed in their business so they can live the life they want to live. Beautiful. Oh, I like that idea. So, Jeremy, this is predicated, I think, upon getting legal aspects of a business correct, right? So, the subject that I want to grill you on in the 7 minutes we've got is how do entrepreneurs understand the legal aspects of their business? And in a legal brief in 7 minutes, that's your challenge. Our 7 minute starts now. Tell us, please, first of all, who is your ideal client?
Well, my ideal client for the business legal lifecycle are actually other lawyers because they can help their clients. So the lifecycle is a movement that we've started to try and change the way that people get access to legal advice. And we help small to medium-sized businesses to really understand what they're missing in their business from a legal point of view and what they need to do to solve that. But yeah, when you ask the ideal client, it's really the lawyer because the lawyer can actually help their client. And my goal is to make legal advice accessible to all SMEs around the world. I can't do that on my own and with my business. So
Right.
partnering with lawyers can help us do that.
So your direct client would be other lawyers, and the end user client, again, the beneficiary of that advice is going to be the entrepreneur. Does that sound about right?
That's right. The individual business owner can take our advice and do our stuff. However, they still need the lawyer to implement it.
Exactly.
And so,
yeah. Yeah, the person who represents themselves as a full as a client, right? So
exactly.
Yeah. Okay. So tell us, question 2, 6 minutes left. Tell us about the nature of the problem that you solve, please.
So for the lawyer, we help find the blind spots that their clients don't know that they're missing. Law is too reactive. We react to problems, and we want to change that to make it proactive so we can actually find the problems before they arrive. And that's what we do for the business owner client as well, is we find the problems that would otherwise arise if they didn't get that advice. And so what that does is it helps the lawyer create a better business and really fills the pipeline of work for them and helps their clients at the same time.
So it's to use a medical analogy, it's like, let's make sure the cancer doesn't happen rather than trying to treat the cancer once you got it.
Absolutely. Yep.
Save a world of pain. So tell us, what are some of the typical symptoms that one of your ideal clients might have? They're kind of noticing what's going on in the legal practice, or if it's an entrepreneur, what's happening that they go, okay, I need to go to Jeremy's website and find out some more about this.
Yeah, no worries. So for the lawyer, what we find is the lack of work and that they're constantly finding new clients. We talk about the fact that it's 6 times cheaper to get repeat work from an existing client than find a new one. And that's so true in law as well. And so this helps them to get more work and the symptom is the lack of work and the lack of repeat work with the same client and just having to find new clients all the time. And for the business owner, it's really just a lack of knowledge. It's a lack of not knowing what's going to happen. A lot of people get through life without getting much legal advice, but then it happens and then it all comes down as like a ton of bricks on them. So it's really that just fulfilling that lack of knowledge.
And I would imagine that relative to waiting till after the ton of bricks has come down, it's exponentially less expensive and less stressful to preempt that, right? So,
absolutely.
So save yourself the world of pain. So let's go to question number 5. We've got 4 minutes left. Give us one valuable free action. I'm going to stretch you here that the lawyer, who's your ideal client, immediate client, could take that's going to help them a bit, and also maybe the entrepreneur could take. It's not going to solve the whole problem, but it's going to take them a step in the right direction.
Yeah, so for the lawyer, I've got a very specific action they can take, and that's to pick their top 10 clients. Who are the top 10 clients by revenue that they like working with, and pick up the phone and have a chat to them. It is amazing how just having a chat around what's going on in their business will elicit problems that you can go and solve as a lawyer. And it's something that a lot of people miss. And just by having those conversations, you can pick up work and pick up things that you never thought that you had to do. The other thing about that is that people love talking about their business, and most SME owners, most small to mid-sized business owners, they don't get to talk about that with their family and their friends because they're not in that space. And if you're the person picking up the phone and calling them, then you're going to really figure out a lot more that you can do for that client.
That's a great idea. And actually, that's a great tip for the entrepreneur as well, to go and speak to the top 10 clients, right?
Absolutely.
Did you want to add anything to that?
No, I was going to say that's a great tip to the client. But as far as the business owner goes, if you're a business owner listening to this, pick up the phone and call your lawyer and have a chat to them about what's going on in your business and find out what other opportunities there might be for them to help you. Yes, there will be a cost to it, but as we said, that's going to be far cheaper to solve their problem now, or solve your problem now with the lawyer, than wait till the problem occurs.
Absolutely. Thank you. 1 ounce of prevention is better than a ton of cure. Question number 6, 2 minutes left. One valuable free resource that you could direct folks to that's going to help them even more with this issue.
Yeah, great question. So I put together a page, jeremystratton.com/MTI, and that redirects you to a page that I created when the COVID-19 crisis happened. So if you're listening to this in the future, you'll remember 2020. I'm sure we all will for a long time. I created some free resources out of that about dealing with crisis for a business owner. And that actually includes some free copies of my book that's written in for Australian law, in the US law and the UK law. And it's all, I partner with lawyers in those countries to help me rewrite the book into their law. And I want to offer that to your listeners as something that they can use to help their business and understand their legal advice better. It also includes, if people are interested, a 50% discount on the taking the SAS test, which identifies the legal blind spots in your business.
Fantastic. And folks, let me tell you, this is not just a skanky little brochure dressed up as a book. This is, as we say here in Australia, a fair dinkum book. UK edition, Australian edition, and a US edition. Jeremy, the website is Jeremy Streten, STRETEN.com/MTI, standing for Marketing the Invisible. 50 seconds left, Jeremy. What's the one question I should have asked you but didn't?
I think it's around, what's the block that most lawyers have in getting that repeat work?
Great question.
I suppose you want me to answer that?
Yeah, well, why not? We've got 35 seconds left.
That's right. So it's really because they're focused on doing the work. Most lawyers are great technicians. They're great at getting in there and doing the work.
Yeah.
And their block is that they don't then spend time getting the work in. And they think sales is a bad word. They think that, that they don't want to do that, but really it's necessary for their business. So really, manage your time better so that you can do your work, but also get work in.
Perfect. Jeremy Streten, thank you so much for your time.
Thanks for having me, Tom.
Thanks for checking out our Marketing the Invisible podcast. If you like what we're doing here, please head over to iTunes to subscribe, rate us, and leave us a review. It's very much appreciated. And if you want to generate 5 fresh leads in just 5 hours, then check out www.5hourchallenge.com.